Hey, this is Jason Creel. I want to take a minute and walk through what a normal day in the lawn care business can look like and talk to you about how much money you can make in a day working by yourself. And I'm basing this off not hypothetical, but what I actually do in one day in this year. So I moved to a new city. I'm trying to build mostly a fertilization weed control company, but I am doing a little bit of mowing, and so I'm showing you what I can make one day a week mowing grass. And what I have is my actual schedule for one day a week, and I'm going to go through it yard by yard, tell you a little bit about it, how much I charge, and just to show you realistically what a person can make mowing grass. Now I understand that prices can vary from state to state based on the area you live in, how much competition there is, how nice the homes are. But I'm here in Alabama, not in a particularly great area. I mean, it's nice, but it's not super rich, wealthy customers by any means. And so anyway, let me show you what my day looks like, and maybe that'll be an encouragement to you to show you that, hey, you can make money in the lawn business. And this is one day a week, and you picture it being a full week, and it can really add up. So, all right, so it is a fairly long day, not terribly long, but I start on this particular day at 6 o'clock in the morning. The reason being, I have a little 2 office buildings I go to first, and I like to get in there and get out before people show up at work at 8 o'clock. And so I get there at 6. Takes me about an hour and 20 minutes to mow these 2 small office buildings side by side, and that pays $75. So I do those. I come home. I'm usually home by 7:30. Eat breakfast, and kind of get ready for the day, and then I'm back out at 8 because I don't like getting in the morning traffic. So I typically wait till 8 o'clock to dodge the traffic. So I got those 2 office buildings. Then I drive. I've got about a 15-minute drive to the next neighborhood, in which I have 4 houses in this neighborhood. These are small homes. I have 2 homes I do first. They're $35 each, and then I go to another street in the same neighborhood where they're actually townhomes connected together, and I have 2 just tiny yards. One of them does not even have a backyard. So for their front yard, I just charge them $20, and the next door neighbor I charge $30 because they have front and backyard. So that's those 4 yards in that neighborhood. I drive 15 minutes back to the town that I live in. I have another $30 yard. It's real small. It's the only yard I have in that neighborhood. Leave that neighborhood, go. I have another townhome that's $30. These $30 yards take me maybe 30 minutes to do total. I mean, in and out. So anyway, $30 is cheap, but they're so easy, and I can do them so fast. So then I got another yard here, another fairly small yard. Is $35, again in a separate neighborhood. Then I have 2 larger yards in separate neighborhoods, but fairly close together. They're $50 each. Then I have another yard that is $40, and then I have one final yard that is $55. That both those last 2 yards take about 45 minutes to maybe an hour on a bad day. So the $55 one, I just charge a little more because it's on a slope. The backyard's got a pretty steep hill on it. So anyway, so if you add all that up, that is 12 yards in one day, which may sound like a lot working by yourself, and it is a fairly lot, but fairly decent amount. But you're looking at really small yards. Like I said, those 2 townhomes side by side, I mean, it probably takes me 30 minutes to do those together. A lot of these yards are 30 minutes in and out. I mean, and the larger ones are not huge. I mean, I don't know that I have a single yard on here that would take an hour, and that's just me working by myself. You add this all up, comes up to $485 for the day, which is a pretty good day in my opinion. And like I said, that's just me working by myself. And what I want to give you hope on is that this is not an efficient route. It's not like I've got, 8 yards on the same street and I'm just going through there knocking them out. I mean, I'm really driving a lot more than I would like to. Like I said, first year in a new town, I don't have them jammed in there, and I'm really not looking to get a whole lot of mowing customers. So even with an inefficient route, and yes, I start at 6 in the morning, but I can be home by 4 o'clock. So, and that's me stopping and I stop and eat breakfast. I don't necessarily stop for lunch. I just sort of eat on the road. But, not an easy day, not a real short day, but not a killer day either. And you make $485. And like I said, I'm not charging outrageous price. I mean, you're looking at $30 for a lot of these lawns, $35. So it's not because I'm charging some premium price. So if you look at that, $485, well, let's say you did that, every day of the week. Then now you're looking at $2,400 for the week, and if you multiply that out by a month, you're getting right around $10,000 a month. And like I said, that's inefficient. That's working by yourself. So you can picture if you had a helper and you are able to not do 12 yards, you're able to do 20 yards with a helper, or maybe you keep growing and you have multiple helpers and you crew and all that. I'm just giving you a picture of what the money can be like. It doesn't mean there's not challenges to it. If the equipment doesn't break, that it's not all profit, but most of it is, especially working by yourself, because you have almost no cost other than the fuel. So anyway, I hope that's an encouragement to you, whether you're trying to build a lawn business. You got to get the customers. If you don't have the customers, you're not going to make much of anything. So you have to get the customers. But even if you're just doing this on the side, I mean, if I just went out on a Saturday and I just needed extra money, and I could go out and make $485 on a Saturday, or I spread it out and did it. You had another job, and you were just mowing lawns part time. I'm just saying it's pretty good money. I'm looking at close to $50 an hour just mowing grass, and like I said, not killing myself at all. Just a full day, but not a day that you can't handle. So I hope that's an encouragement to you. As always, appreciate your comments. Tell me, if you do better, worse. Does that sound realistic? Like I said, this isn't hypothetical. This is my real life schedule, what I make in a day. Hope that helps. Thanks.